You've tuned in to Just Vlog with Melody, and it is 5:25 a.m. We are currently on our way to the airport to pick someone up. He has traveled all the way from the United States of America to come to Ghana, and he has asked me to meet him at the airport, so we are on our way. And I don't know why this just amazes me each and every time, but the fact that I get on social media all the time telling the truth about what's happening, just keeping it real, and people are still reaching out, people are still coming to Ghana, and people are still embracing Ghana. So that says a lot. I'm just glad that my voice is not actually dimming Ghana, but making Ghana even brighter, because people are aware of what to look for, what to do, and what not to do. Instead of getting discouraged, they're getting encouraged, and they're being empowered to make informed decisions. And that is the sole purpose of why I do what I do. So let's get to this airport. So just arrived at the airport. Surprisingly, the traffic wasn't too bad this morning, so we give all the thanks in the world for that. Hallelujah. After picking him up from the airport, of course, food and coffee is the only thing on our minds. And his fruit salad was looking like every healthy thing that I needed on this morning. Thea always holds it down, whether coffee or food. And then we head on over to his place of residence, where he will be for the next few days while in Ghana. And can y'all believe he booked these accommodations all on his own? He done found a hidden gem that I never knew existed. Now, I'm not gonna lie, judging from the outside, I thought that I was about to walk into a full all-out apartment. But I was shocked to find a simple yet quaint space. Not bad for someone who's never been to Ghana. And then we head on over to Accra Mall, because you can't come to Ghana and not go to Accra Mall. And then we got some food at Barcello's, which was a new experience for me, but their food did not disappoint. I think we was all pleasantly pleased. We had great conversation over lunch and many questions for the wait staff. I think they got sick of us. Today was an amazing day. And when I tell y'all I came home and crashed, I was so exhausted. And then once the heat of Ghana set in, oh, it just took me out. So we had someone fly in today all the way from the United States of America to come right here to Ghana to find investment opportunities. And contrary to popular belief, I actually do have a plan in mind when I'm speaking out against different things that are happening here in Ghana. Some may take it as I'm trying to bash Ghana, or why are you trying to bring Ghana down? And I'm not trying to do any of the above. And I always say, in fact, I'm trying to do the opposite, because so many people were coming here, seeing the craziness that happens, being taken advantage of, getting frustrated, and leaving. So if everybody comes only to get taken advantage of, only to get scammed, how can Ghana ever expect to develop? So my job is not an easy one, and I take a lot of ridicule for it, but I don't care. Because people like this man that has arrived here in Ghana today continue to show me that, Melody, you are doing the right thing. Your voice is heard. It's helping us to be well informed, so that when we're coming to Ghana, we know what to look for, what to look out for, and how to move. We're not coming to Ghana completely blindsided, thinking that this is a country where everything is all grand and beautiful and spectacular, but we get it. We understand that there are some challenges. And guess what? Knowing these challenges, we're still getting on a flight to come all the way across the country to seek investment opportunities. We're still getting on a flight to come all the way across the world to vacation. We're still booking a flight to come all the way across the world to find our roots. And moments like this continue to empower and uplift me. It continues to be my source of motivation on days when I'm just like, why am I doing this? People don't even respect it. They don't appreciate it. And then I'm reminded, oh, it may not be respected and appreciated by some, but it is respected and appreciated. Even if it's just one person that can stand behind me and stand in my corner to say, Melody, you are doing an amazing job. Melody, thank you. Melody, continue to create content like this because it is helping. I'm okay with that, because I know that my work is not being done in vain. And that's the worst thing, to be doing something and think that you're doing something to make a difference, only for it to only be in vain, because don't nobody really care anyway. But the fact that this is helping people make an informed decision, the fact that people are able to come to Ghana and do business and not have to worry about being schemed and scammed out of their money while doing so, it's continuing to show me that I'm doing the right thing. And what's amazing to me is that so many people can speak out and say, why are you bashing Ghana? But those same people, and I guess it's a slave mentality, but those same people aren't speaking out saying, why is that being done? Things need to change. But I guess a corrupt mind will sometimes always remain a corrupt mind. And there's just nothing that we can do about that. So I push forward anyway. I persevere anyway. I continue to do what I'm called to do anyway, no matter how difficult that path sometimes becomes. Initially, when I made a decision that there was so much happening that I needed to be vocal about it, I kind of questioned it. I did. I thought about it for some time and I said, is this really what I'm supposed to do? Because I'm the type of person, and you may not get this, but I am the type of person that I genuinely mind my business. Like I do, I really mind my business. But one thing that I cannot stomach and one thing that I cannot tolerate is when I see innocent people being taken advantage of, or people who have such amazing hearts and great intentions being taken advantage of. That just does something for me, whether I know you or whether I don't. When I hear stories like this, it breaks my heart. And that's exactly what was happening here in Ghana. I was hearing more and more stories of people being taken advantage of, more and more horror stories, and more people telling of their horrible experiences of doing business in Ghana. And I said, you know what? Irrespective of how I may feel about this, and as much as I don't want to do it because I want to mind my business, I know that I have to. Because who would I be if I didn't stand up and have a voice in a situation to help the next person that's coming so they too don't have to face those same atrocities? So they too will be able to come to Ghana and conduct business and not have to worry about being a target because they're a foreigner. And that's my sole mission for speaking out each and every time that I do. My sole mission and my agenda behind it is not to bash Ghana. It's never to deter people from coming to Ghana, but it's to help other people who are coming so that they don't have to deal with that. And I feel like as long as I'm here, as long as I have breath in my body, and as long as I can be a voice for change, I will continue to be that. And I'm pretty sure that the universe will continue to honor me for it. Are there challenges in life? Okay, everybody has challenges in life. Show me one person that's never had a challenge. Show me one person that's never had an obstacle. Show me one person that's never had to go through anything in life. And I will show you a dog that can fly. So not only has today been a super amazing day because this was his very first time here in Ghana, and I hope for the most part he got a pretty good impression. He's seen how Ghana can be from an authentic experience, but at the end of the day, that is what I want. I want him to see the raw, unfiltered, uncut version of Ghana. Not to come here and be sitting up in a nice hotel with some good fancy AC and thinking that this is life all the time, because it's not. And when you're able to get this authentic perspective, it's going to motivate you to want to come here and make investments and want to come here and actually spend time here in Ghana, because you can choose to spend your time and your space anywhere on this planet. It doesn't have to be Ghana. So the fact that people are taking out the time to bring their energy here and share space here in Ghana is very powerful, and it's something that we should not take for granted. It's something that we should cherish and we should appreciate, because people can go anywhere. They don't have to be here. So being a point of contact right out of the airport it was beautiful. So for us, today was a more chill kind of day. We didn't really do too much. We did a little bit of running around, a few things that he wanted to do, we did. Things he wanted to see, we seen. And tomorrow, it's gloves off, and we got a work to do. So early in the morning, we are hitting the ground running, because he has one agenda and one agenda only for coming here to Ghana, and that is to source some real estate opportunities. So we're diving head in, and we're going to see what a crowd got to offer for us. And can y'all believe that out of nowhere, my mic died? And I didn't even realize that it died until I ended the video and came to edit. But anywho, I'm super excited for tomorrow, and I hope that he finds every good opportunity that he's looking for. I hope that every single real estate opportunity that should be for him comes his way. And that's it for today's video. As always, I thank you so much for tuning in and deciding to support me each and every time. If you are new here on the channel, let me take this opportunity to say welcome. And please be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. And to all of my new subscribers, I see y'all. Thank you so much for deciding to join the family where we are growing and empowering each other. It's a movement happening, and y'all decided to come along for the ride. We got things to do in the morning, so get you some rest because it's going to be a busy day.